Welcome to Steelers TV. You can tell we're happy on a Boxing evening. What a great night. 7,125 of you in the building, and you were treated to a fabulous Steelers performance. Joining me to talk about it, head coach David Matsos. And Matty, firstly, happy Christmas. What a great job. And you sent the fans home happy tonight.
Yeah, we had a game plan, and we know against a team like Nottingham it's going to take 60 minutes to do it. And I think you and I always talk about just staying even and not too high in the highs or low in the lows. And they scored a late goal, make it 3-2, but we just kept it going, and I thought the guys were rewarded for a good night.
A 1-1 first period. I have to be honest though, Matty, I thought for at least 52, 53 seconds of the second period, Nottingham dominated us. But for the other 19 minutes and 3 seconds of that period, I thought we were phenomenal. We just forechecked and we gave Nottingham not a sniff, did we, in that second period? That was as good a period, I think, as I can remember for a while.
Yeah, I think we're the type of team that needs to get pucks deep. It's a funny thing because we play low risk. We do play tight defensively, but I think in doing that, we get more out of it offensively, rather than skating in and trying to carry the puck over the blue line. We always get it deep and try and get a forecheck going. We got good speed with Jono, and even a guy like Shanker's a big guy, and I remember on a ton of occasions tonight actually where Shep did a cross-corner dump and Shanker was the first guy on it. And that's our game. We need to get pucks deep to try and tire the D out, and I think that was the tail of the second period. And our power play was good tonight. It was clicking. I think we had 5 power play goals out of our 5, but in fairness, I think our second period when we played 5-on-5 was probably the best period we had.
Yeah.
So
talk us through the big incidents at the end of the period. That was the one that saw, of course, Brad Cookshank leave the game. I know you would have been frustrated. I know Brad would have been frustrated as well as that, because we just looked like we got a grip on the game then.
Yeah, and then Shanker did a great job on the forecheck, and he drew a penalty. Randy got caught up in the emotion, and I saw Carson look at Randy and call Randy on one, and then I turn around and Shanker's going, and I was just like, oh, we go from a power play to who knows what's going to happen here. But I think for me, that was just maybe not a turning point in the game, but just an injection of,
that was a great kill that followed, wasn't it?
Well, Dougie Shepherd. You look at him, and maybe not the fleetest of foot like a Jeff LeGuire or stuff, but he's such an intelligent player, and he is a 5-on-3 guy right now up front. Jono did a great job, but Shep really, picked him apart. He's in the right place at the right time, and he elevated his intensity, and everybody else on the bench fed.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The Sheffield Arena will be closing in 10 minutes.
It's going to be closing. This is how late we are here.
And a happy New Year.
Can I just say about Jeff LeGuire? I chose Jeff LeGuire as man of the match tonight, and I looked down, he'd only got a couple of assists. You got Dowdy with a couple of goals, you got Finner with a fight and a goal, but I thought LeGuire was exceptional. Every time he touched the puck, it looked like something was going to happen tonight.
And you know what, Simsy, that's why we had the trust in bringing Leggy back, and we knew it. We built this team, and what the thing is like if Leggy did have a slow start, and everybody's talking about Jeff LeGuire had to be the guy or whatever, but he really didn't. We didn't build this team around Jeff LeGuire. He's just an important part of the mechanics of it, And if Jeff LeGuire wasn't going at the start, well, Ashley Tate or maybe a Dowdy was getting pressed, somebody was going for him. He was still going about his business and doing it well, but now I think the Leggy that we have is the Leggy that we believe we signed back, and he's great. He's committed defensively, offensively. He's been, creative, and his legs are going. So he's a pretty player to watch right now.
Game 1 out of the way. What have you told the players? How are they going to prepare now for game 2 in just less than 20 hours' time? What's the message being sent by the head coach?
Well, it's another thing where we took a home game, and we expect to take our home games, and our job is done. But the true test is going on the road tomorrow in Nottingham, sellout crowd. They're definitely gonna want to go at us.
What will they do differently, do you think? What will they try and change up?
I don't know.
They didn't want to dump the puck tonight on us, did they?
They might. They might shake the lines up a little bit. I don't know. Again, it comes down to us just going in, and they're going to get the last change. I like our combinations right now, so they're going to stay much of the same. And it'd be nice to have Shanker back in the lineup, just to give John and Ash a rest, because they've been double shifting quite a bit.
Will we see bout number 4 in 4 games between Finnerty and Richardson, probably so?
I don't know. We'll see. Two willing combatants that just like to do it, and they get the crowd going. And you know, they're not your Brad Cruikshanks or Luminadurs and Bergens and such, but they're certainly honorable middleweights that really, you know, they've had some great fights this year. So we'll leave it up to them. You know, Finner has got an edge to him, and Richardson does too, so we'll see.
David Matsos has got a black beard, but he might as well have had a white beard on Boxing Day because he was Santa Claus and he brought us our Christmas wish. The Steelers beat the Panthers by 5 goals to 2. Merry Christmas.